Well, what made you think about animation, and how did you even produce that?
Yeah, man, I've always thought about, like, maybe it's because I'm getting older, and I'm thinking more about the best investment of my time. That I'm like, man, what can I create? What contribution can I make to positively impact the lives of others? So I'm always thinking about something that I can do, and sometimes that's a disadvantage, I think, because I don't give certain things enough time to expose people to, so that they can have an opportunity to benefit from it. You know, so for example, if I publish a book, say I publish a book tomorrow, right? Even if I publish that book tomorrow, I'm already almost done with another book. That is how productive, that is how I work. I don't share things until I'm already invested in something else. And then when I'm done with something and I put it out, I'm not letting it linger, or I'm not hanging around too long to promote it or anything. I'm already working on something else. Because to me, I'm like, man, there's so much to do. There's so much for people to learn. I'm always learning something, and I'm always striving to figure out ways that I can make whatever I'm learning accessible to people, so that they can be inspired, empowered, and educated. So with the animation, it's something that I always wanted to do. And when I saw the opportunity, I came across a website, and it teaches you how to build and create your own animation. So now with me doing music and stuff, I already have that type of equipment and stuff at home in my studio. So I already had some ideas. Like, man, I want to do something to make some aspects of the culture accessible to people in like an animation form. And I just invested time and started doing it. You know, so 2 of the animations are available on Amazon direct streaming right now. One is a series of videos that I did about certain aspects of knowledge of self, and then another one is about Queen's codes. It's about queens, you know, teaching women about themselves and everything. So I always wanted to make that available, and no one's doing it in terms of from the perspective of our nation as well. Right. So I wanted to make sure that that is a platform we use to make accessible to a certain demographic as well.
The children.
Yeah,
young
absolutely,
children.
Absolutely.
Right. And how did it like something? Because your students, the age range of your students is from what 4 to 6, or
for my preschool, it's some are 3 turning 4, but it's typically 3 to 5 for my preschool. And then my after school program, it's 9 to 12-year-olds. Okay. And then my boys as allies rites of passage program, they're middle schoolers. So they're between about 12 and like 14. You know what I mean?
Right. And how did they take to the animation? Have they seen it, or?
Some of them haven't seen it.
Some of them haven't seen it.
No.
Right. But the ones that have seen it, like, what do you know, as somebody who's come from like the background of like psychology, like what do you get from that, like from their reaction, their response?
It's magnetic.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Especially the fact that they hear my voice in this character, and it's like, how did you do that? And that is what I wanted to do.
That's magnetic. Like, how did you? And I want to
exactly.
Yeah, because even myself as being somebody like, you know, your peer. Like, well, yeah, how did he do that? Put that. Because that is the empowerment component. You know, inspiration, empowerment, and education. So now I have some of them interested in doing it without me telling them, yo, you should do this. I create it, and they see what it is, and I'm like, yo, I can show you how to do this. Because they're already interested. So it's the piece with the magnetic attracts the piece without. You know what I mean? So there's one series that I've been working on, and she is a little girl about 7 years old. So I've created some, and I created her as a character, and I'm gonna be doing some animation videos with just her. And it's automatically gonna connect with her peers.
because it's her voice. I'm just building the animation around whatever she's doing.
Right.
You know,
that's a way to connect to you like that.
And then additionally, my enlightener's Enlightener Life Justice. He's doing a series of animation called Black Musicology on the Third Stone from the Sun. So he's into music. That's, you know, his attribute is universal Lord Life Justice. So he's very universal in terms of a lot of things. So I've been doing the animation for him in terms of talking about the chronology of music. And I built a character for him and used his voice. He sends me clips and I build the animation around what he's talking about in terms of the progression and chronology of music. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna connect not only with his peers of that demographic, but people younger as well, because it is animation. You know? But it's like I'm just always striving to find ways to reach people with our culture. You know what I'm saying? In terms of just the universality of our principles and our values. You know, not in a formal way, but in a very informal way of introducing people to what we are.
Inf Mega did this.